Okay, and we'll be discussing about with the Ohm's law. So Ohm's law, theoretical I said. So now we are going as a practical. So before we are going as a practical, we would like to see some symbol of electrical components. So we are going to see some symbols. Okay. So what are the devices? We are going to see the symbol of electric devices. Electric devices. Okay. So first we will start with the source. So first one, you have a cell. The cell is nothing but a two combination, only two combination. One is positive, another one is negative. So you have to draw like this. So wherever you are drawing, the symbol needs where is a positive, where is a negative. That you have to draw. Okay. So cell, we have only one positive, one negative. Okay. Suppose next one we are going to see the battery. The battery used to say combination of cells. The battery used to say combination of cells. That is more than two. That is one positive, one negative, again one positive, one negative, one positive, one negative. So this is called as a combination of cells. That is one positive, negative, another one positive, negative, another one positive, negative. Okay, so the combination of cells are known as the what? Battery. Combination of cells are known as the what? Battery. Okay, so this is the thing we are using in a practical. The cell only give only 2 volt. Not more than that. The cell only give 2 volt, not more than that. Suppose if we are using as a 6 volt, 4 volt and all, we have to use only the battery. This is more than 2 volt. Maybe it is go as a 6 volt. Okay, it go as up to what are the levels. Okay. The next thing, you have to go with the, once you connected with the battery, you have to check it out with the where is the flow of voltage. So for that we have to use voltmeter. That's we call as the what? Voltmeter. That's we call as the what? Voltmeter. So voltmeter is nothing but you have to go like this. Okay, put a circle inside. You have to write as a V, and you have to give a connection. Okay, you have to give a connection. Maybe one side is a positive, one side is a negative. This is called as the voltmeter. The next one, ammeter. Ammeter, you know the device to find the what? Current. To find the flow of electrons, to find the flow of current. So this is a thing. So like that. Like here also you have to draw a circle. Put a I or A. So normally we have to go with the A, not a I. Okay. So I is the symbol, but here you have to use as the what? A. So you have to connecting the wires like this, and this is also positive and negative. Okay. So first we have learned the 4. The one is a cell, another one is a battery, another is a voltmeter, next one is a ammeter. Okay. So next thing we are going to see connecting wires. So that you know very well. Simply you have to draw, just go with a straight line. Connecting wires. 5th one, connecting wires. Without connecting wires, there is no frame of electric circuit. So that you have to go with the wall like this. So there also go with the arrow mark. Wherever you draw the symbol, you have to go with the arrow mark. Okay. Suppose there is one positive, one negative, and there is no connection of anything like voltmeter or ammeter should be there. Okay. Suppose one particular point we are connecting with the so many wires that we call as a junction wire. So one wire is moving like this. Okay. So another one is crossing. If you go like this, so you have to draw like this. This is a connecting wires. Connecting wires you have a 2. This is a straight. Directly you can give as like a what? For example, this is a positive and this is a negative. From here you can go with any of a voltmeter. So like this you can go. Okay. But suppose here, if it connected with a more like a galvanometer, next we are going to see the galvanometer. So this is connecting as a bypass junctions or connecting wire. Bypass junction not to interact with any of the currents. Okay, any of the connecting wires. The next one you have to see at a point. This is a bypass. This is called as a bypass connecting wires. The next one is called as a junction point. The next one is called as a junction point. That is, whatever the thing you are giving, everything is connected in a one terminal. Everything is connected in a one terminal. Maybe the flow from here, this side, this side, this side, and this side. So it is connected at a particular point. So this is considered as a one point current. This is considered as a one point current. Okay. So till now we have seen that how to draw with the cells, battery, voltmeter, ammeter, and how to connect it with the connecting wires. How to connect it with the connecting wires. The next thing is very important, ma. Okay, without key you are not able to flow the current. That is, it is acting as a control of the circuit. That is, you have to switch on and switch off. Normally you know that, okay, the switch. You know how to go with the, draw the switch. 8th standard you already learned how to draw with the switch. Okay. So again, once again, I will be just telling you how to go with the switch. So you have the open circuit and closed circuit. So normally this is, you know that as an open circuit. So that is the switching off mode. That is switching off mode. This is called as a closed circuit when you keep it a dot here. So this is, you go as a on mode. This is a switch off mode, and this is called as a on mode. But another switch also is there, that is called DPT switch. That is we call DPT switch. That is direct point, direct terminal. Direct point, direct terminal. As I said, the particular point. So that you have to draw like this. Okay. This another switch. It's called as a DPT switch. When this point is not touched with this, this is called as a open circuit. This is open, that is switch off mode. When if I draw like this, if I come in touch with another point of a line, this is called as the what? On mode. This is called as a what? Closed circuit. This is called as the what? Closed circuit. Okay. The next thing we are going to see resistance. Normally you know about the resistance that you know on an online, that is Ohm's law. Okay, resistance. So we have different kinds of resistance. So first one is called as a simple resistance. So how do you have to draw means you have to draw like this. This is called as a resistance R. A simple resistance. Okay, you have to draw like this resistance R like this. The next one we call variable resistance. The next one we call, it is a variable resistance, and also rheostat. This name is called as the what? Rheostat. So how you go with this rheostat? Okay. So simple resistance, if you put a thing like about point like this is called as the what? Rheostat. Variable resistance. Normally this only we are using for a practical. Okay. So particular O2 voltage, there is only one voltmeter and only one ammeter. Okay. By using this variable resistance, you can vary the voltage of resistance. That is, you can vary as from point as the what? 2 volt to 6 volt. Or it is given like a setup. Okay. That is, for example, I am telling. This is, you can vary from 2 volt to 6 volt. So that's why it is called simple resistance just connected with the above terminal is called as the what? Rheostat. This is called as the what? Rheostat. For rheostat also known as the what? Variable resistance. The rheostat is also known as the what? Variable resistance. Then another one, you know that? Okay. We are connected a resistance, voltmeter, ammeter. Okay, and as well as source of a battery. Another one we go as a galvanometer. Maybe it is not given in the book. Some book it is given. The last year book and all is not given. Galvanometer. As like how do you draw with the voltmeter? You put a G here. This is G stands for the galvanometer. This is G stands for the galvanometer. This device is using to check whether there is a flow of current. Simply you can't touch and see. Okay. Suddenly it passes the electricity to your body. So how to check it out whether the complete circuit is okay? Whether there is a flow of electron is taking place in the electric circuit? By using this device, we are checking out. This is called as the what? Galvanometer. Okay, the flow of current, whether is there. Okay, the flow of current by checking out with the another device is called as the what? Galvanometer. Okay, another device is called as the what? Galvanometer. And the last you know that the switch, that is bulb. Source of a switch. Output of this switch is called as the bulb. The bulb should glow. So like this. Okay, like this normally you have been drawn from 8th standard. This is called as the what? The bulb is not glow. Suppose if you draw like this, then this is now that the bulb is glow. The bulb is glow. Okay, so these are the few device components that we are able to see, and this is also given in the NCERT mark. You can check it out very clearly. Okay, so now come back to the Ohm's law. Come back to the Ohm's law. You know very well how to derive the Ohm's law. Okay, how to derive the Ohm's law. How to derive the Ohm's law. Okay. So now, what is meant by this Ohm's law? That we already know that it is a derivation that's due as the what? V is equal to R into I. V is equal to R into I. That is, voltage is always equal to the resistance. That is, product of the resistance and the current. Product of the resistance and the current. So Ohm's law always to find out the resistance, that is V divided by I. That you know very well. This R is nothing but what? V divided by I. This is also known as the what? Ohm's law. Okay, V divided by I is equal to R. So as I said already, okay, the SI unit of voltage is small v. The SI unit of current is ampere. The resistance is given as the ohms. You have to draw like this. Okay, it is called as the what? Ohm. Okay, so now, okay, ma, are you able to see? Are you able to see? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? It is acting as a control circle. That is we call as the what? Open circuit means it is off mode. Okay. The closed circuit means is called as the what? On mode. Okay. So now I will be repeating at the last. First we will see this way. Then I will be repeating it once again. I will be telling that. Okay. So Ohm's law that we know that V is equal to R into I. This Ohm's law எதுக்காக derive பண்ணதுனாமா இந்த R கண்டுபிடிக்க கூடியது அவங்க purpose. So R வேணும் அப்படினா that is given as the what? V divided by I. So SI unit you know that this voltage is given as small v. I is nothing but it's an ampere, and here R is considered as the what? Ohms. So how to write this one? 1 volt divided by 1 ampere, that is given as the 1 ohm. This is the SI unit. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. I am not running. Slowly I am telling. This is a practical part for you. This is a practical part for you. Okay. So theoretically they are given like this. Okay. But practically how we are going to check it out? With the help of the circuit. With the help of the circuit. Okay. How we have to connect it with normal circuit that you know very well. Okay. Now I am giving as a battery. You have to use a battery, not a cell. Combination of battery. So now I am connected with the battery. Always you have to start. When you are drawing the electric circuit, you have to start from the battery, not with any of the sources. Once connected with the battery, the next you have to connect it with the what? Ammeter, not a voltmeter. Okay, you have to connect with the what? Ammeter. So this is a positive and this is the negative. So the flow of current will be taken place in this way. The flow of current can be taken place in this way. The next thing I would like to check it out. Okay, here. Here. As I said already, last 10 minutes I will be giving you for your doubt session. Okay, suppose in between if you ask me, the flow of, that is spontaneity flow of lecture will be affected. Okay, so last 10 minutes I will clarify your doubts. Repeatedly whatever you are asking I will be continuing with that. Okay, so this is a very important part. You have to do by yourself while I am taking for your practical. That's what I am telling each and everything. You have to draw the circle. I'll be giving you some devices. You have to connect it. So first you check it out this, then you can go with your doubts. Definitely I'll be clarifying your doubts. Okay. So battery damo எப்போதுமே electricity circuit start பண்ணனும். Okay. As I said, 2 volt க்கு மட்டும் தான் cell use பண்ண முடியும். More than 2 volt ஒரு 2 volt யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படினா அதுக்கு பல்ப் இருந்தா போதும், கீ இருந்தா போதும். Okay, even you can go with the word அப்படினா voltmeter, ammeter. While you are going with the resistance, you have to use only with the battery. The battery already said that the combination of cells is called as the what? Battery. So battery பக்கத்துல எப்போது எது இருக்கும் அப்படினா ammeter. Ammeter அடுத்தபடியா இருக்கிறது வந்து key. You have to connect a key. Okay, so first this is called as a off mode switch. When you draw like this, need not to draw the flow of current, the direction of arrow mark varayakudadu. If I keep like this only, that you know the switch is in on mode, so the flow of current will be taken place. That already you know that always you have to draw the arrow mark from positive to negative. Okay, positive to negative. From positive to negative அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு இதுக்கு என்ன phenomenon current அப்படின்னா conventional current. Conventional current. Okay, it is called as the what? Conventional current. It is given in the first page of an NCERT. Okay, this is called as the what? Conventional current. Conventional current. So this is a key, battery, ammeter, key, and then you have to give the resistance. Resistance. This is called as the resistance. This is called as the resistance. So எப்படி அந்த flow இருக்கும் அப்படினா positive ல இருந்து இப்படி start பண்ணி the flow of charge will be taken place like this. So you have to draw the arrow mark. This is very important. Okay, you have to draw the arrow mark. Very important because you are learning electricity. Electricity இருக்கட்டும், light இருக்கட்டும், எந்த diagram வரையிலோ அந்த arrow mark ரொம்ப important. Okay, so this is called as the resistance. Okay, these are the main components. Now, through the Ohm's law is telling that how to connect the resistance with the voltmeter. How to connect the resistance with the voltmeter. எப்பொழுதுமே என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா voltmeter connect பண்றது okay across the resistance தான் connect பண்ணணும். voltmeter எப்பொழுது எப்படி connect பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா across the resistance. This is called as a voltmeter. As you know very well, positive is flowing like this. Positive is flowing like this. Okay, so resistance is positive, negative எதுவும் தேவை கிடையாது. For example, as you see the direction, இது positive, இது negative. அப்ப கண்டிப்பா என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா positive directionல போகும்போது I am asking which is this is we call. It's a positive or negative. I don't know whether it's a positive or negative. How to check it out there? Ammeterக்கும் ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸுக்கும் பாசிட்டிவ் நெகட்டிவ் பத்தி கவலை கிடையாது. ஆனா voltmeter is very important. As you know very well, positive electrons is imposing the flow of electrons. The positive electrons imposing the flow of electrons. The positive electrons imposing the flow of electrons. So as a result, இங்க வந்து கொடுக்கும்போது என்னவா இருக்கணும்? பாசிட்டிவா தான் இருக்கணும். இங்க பாசிட்டிவா தான் இருக்கணும். So imposing பண்றதுனால first இது பாசிட்டிவா ஆகும், இது நெகட்டிவா ஆகும். Once it is connected, இது நெகட்டிவா இருக்கும், இது பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கும். அப்ப as a result voltmeter நீ கனெக்ட் பண்ணும்போது இது நெகட்டிவ், இது பாசிட்டிவ். Okay, voltmeter கனெக்ட் பண்ணும்போது you have to check it out either I am connecting properly to the resistance. ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ்க்கும் அம்மீட்டருக்கும் பாசிட்டிவ் நெகட்டிவ் எப்படி வேணாலும் கனெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாமா? Okay, but the whole system is controlled only by the battery with the help of a voltmeter. So voltmeter connect பண்ணும்போது you should be very careful. Once you give a wrong direction, then your complete device exhausted. It's blown. Venture. சரியா? I'll be there. I'll be checking on with your batteries while you're doing with your practical. So this is the thing how to connect with the circuits with the help of the Ohm's law. So as a result என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னா இங்க நம்ம ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் கனெக்ட் பண்றது rheostat மட்டும் தான் இருக்கும். அப்ப rheostat you already know that the symbol I said like this. The rheostat, already I said that the symbol is like this. So this is called as the what? Rheostat. So இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படின்னா rheostats is being given some variation. For example,